So in this video, I'm actually sitting in my BMW F30. This is a 2014 M Sport package, 335i. And it's tuned. It's got boot mode stage 1. It's got an aftermarket intercooler, I think an Evolution's Raceworks intercooler, and it's got the hot and cold side charge pipes between the intercooler and the turbo, and and the intake. And it's got an aftermarket intake. It's got the Dynon carbon fiber intake, which is a good looking piece. So today I'm going to concentrate on this is something I've been wanting to do since I bought the car. I'm basically going to de-old man spec this car. I've owned this car since 2017 and I've wanted to do this for forever. I mean, as you can see, the trim in here is like this fake wood stuff. This back when I bought it, I thought it was kind of nice, but I never really liked it. And it was one of the things I didn't like. I didn't spec this car myself. I bought it secondhand, like a lot of BMW owners do, because they depreciate so fast. This car was 3 years old when I bought it. I basically got it at 50% off. So you sort of have to, get what you get in the spec. This car was basically how I wanted it, except for two things: this trim, and it doesn't have paddle shifters. For some reason, the guy that spec'd this car did not get the paddle shifters, even though this is an M Sport package, which I don't understand. I know that there are mods you can do to put paddle shifters in, but I've been fine. At this point, I'm like, since I got the Mustang. So to that end, my solution is obviously I bought some carbon fiber trim, as you can see, and it says M Performance there. I bought this from Lithuania. I ordered it from an eBay seller from Lithuania, and I paid a little over 400. I think 460 was shipping and tax. And yeah. This is the plan, and this stuff is it's stamped with BMW stamps on it in the back. I don't know if you can see it anywhere, but this appears to be a BMW part. I don't know. I really don't think this is real carbon fiber. It's just probably fake carbon fiber. But it looks cool. I think it's definitely gonna give this car a more youthful look, which I've been actually wanting since forever. And I'm happy to move forward into more contemporary kind of style. So obviously this kit included the little door handle pulls there. So for those, it has this thing here, which is also like wood finished, and you got this little vent here thing. So this isn't going to be like a full installation video. I'm going to refer to you. Keys Motorsports has a great video. I'm not going to do better than him. I'm just going to talk about what I did with my car, and I'm going to tell you how it went after I installed it myself, and give you kind of like a final look at what it looks like after the installation is completed. So I'll come back when it's done, and I'll kind of give you my thoughts on how it looks and how hard it was to do. So this is the box of goodies that came from Lithuania. As you can see, I haven't undone everything. Here's like one of the door, here's one of the door pulls things, little covers, as you can see. Looks really nice. Took a while to get it, almost a month, but given how expensive, I know the BMW actually sells like an aftermarket trim set that you can buy. It's like the M Performance. It's got Alcantara instead of carbon fiber. It's got Alcantara. I really wanted this. I actually bought that one a long time, maybe in 2018, maybe a year after owning my car. And when I received it, I was like, I'm paying over $1,000 for a bunch of plastic. This is just basically plastic, and that's how that one looked. But it just didn't make any sense, so I returned it. I was like, I don't need it. It's not worth $1,000 for me to have that. And I was concerned about the Alcantara getting dirty and dusty and stuff. So I'm much happier with this. And this cost me less than half of what that stuff cost me. So I'm happy. Even though I am doing it many, many years later, I'm still happy to get this stuff. Well, anyway, I'm going to put it on the car and I'll come back. So I managed to get the center part on. That was kind of a pain in the ass, but I got it done. I just followed the video, the Keys Motorsport video, but I just wanted to point it out here that there you can see that this does have the BMW stamp. So this does appear to be an official BMW part. It looks brand new too. So really excited about this. Okay, so I finished installing the new interior carbon fiber trim. As you can see, I think it looks pretty good. It pretty much transforms the interior of this car. As you can see there, a nice little view of the door handle. So a couple of notes. It was a little complicated to get this center part in, you know, with this button and the cables and stuff. But once, you know, the trick is you pull this out. Again, I'm going to refer to you to a video of Keys Motorsports where he kind of goes over this entire process. I think it was relatively easy. I would call it. It took me maybe like 2 hours total to get this done. So. But, you know, I think it sort of speaks for itself. And then you got, you know, like the carbon fiber here, down here. The hardest part by far was the door handles. They were significantly harder than the rest of it. They were just much harder. As far as fitment is concerned, the door handles probably fit the least best. There's a bit of a gap here, and but you know, they're not going anywhere. They're in, and you know, they fit. I would say that the stock pieces that I had before fit a little better. There's a little bit of like overlap here, but overall, you know, it's something I'm willing to, you know, live with given how nice it looks. But yeah, you know, overall, you know, I don't know, you know, this is M Performance. As far as like, you know, obviously since this is an M Sport car, I think it's pretty appropriate to get something that says M Performance there, because this is an M Sport model. So I don't know how it'd feel if you didn't have an M Sport model to have that right there, the M Performance badge there. So I think this is sort of like borderline okay to have that. Obviously you can buy these trims without the M Performance. This is more of an official, like you know, this is like a real BMW part, so it's totally okay, I think, and appropriate. Again, here's the little vent there. It looks pretty cool. So it's moving a little bit if I push it, but I don't remember if the stock one did that, you know, but it's barely anything. I mean, I'm never gonna like touch that like that, but it fits pretty good. Yeah, overall, I'm really happy that I did this. The total cost was about $400, maybe I think it was $460 with shipping and tax and all that. But, you know, feels like a brand new car. It feels like I'm driving a different car now with this trim. You know, I was so tired. I lived with that old man, like, wood trim for for almost 8 years. And you know, I was at the point where like, I decided that it was time. You know, it was time a long time. I should have done this years ago. This is a huge mistake that I waited so long. And now I feel like more, like I'm enjoying the car more than I have been in a while, just because of this trim. It looks so much better and, you know, less old manish. So the eBay seller is called, like, I think it was like Carbon Parts or something. I'll put it on the screen here. I don't know. The parts appear to be like in brand new condition, but I think they were used at some point. I mean, I don't know. Because when I received them, some of the door handles had the little metal clips behind them, meaning that it probably came off a car at some point. So I don't know the source of these things, or whether they came off of a car. Maybe they were just a junked car or something with the carbon fiber trim, because it did, as far as what I could tell, these appear to be official BMW parts. So anyway, there was one piece of trim, specifically the right passenger side, that I could barely. It was really tough to get on, and it gives you a bit of a closer look at this one that was a little. I don't know if you can see it, but it's moving, so it's not perfectly on. But it's, again, the rest of it is attached really well, you know. But there's a bit of a gap. I can fit like my fingernails here. So again, this one didn't fit very well. I don't know what happened, if it got warped or something, but it was not. I had to really like struggle to get this one to get on. It took me the longest by far, but it's, you know, it's on there now. And you know, it's not, I cannot, you know, it's not easy to get this off, but again, there is a bit of, it's not the best fitting one, but it's not going anywhere, and I'm okay with that. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions about this. It's, you know, if you have one of these older F30s, you know, and you want to like freshen up the interior, make it look a little more new and a little more contemporary, then I think it's a very valid option to get this carbon fiber trim. You know, whether yours has the M Performance or not, you can buy it. Like I said, you can buy it without the M Performance there, but it's I love it. I'm really happy with this. I think it looks awesome, and it really transforms the interior of the car. But yeah, I'm really trying to build up this channel, so it really helps a lot if you can like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.